Hey again everyone, thank you for watching Infinite Realms today. I'm going to review Animal Warriors of the Kingdom Primal Series Pale in adventure armor. Now, as I look at these, I see little taglines like that and I'm thinking, does this mean they're going to be in different they're going to re-release them in different things? I don't know. I would not be inclined to buy multiples of the same character in the line. I can tell you that right now. Not that I don't like the characters or anything, but give me the armored version and that's gonna be it. I mean, so anyway, let's take a look at it and see how it goes. Now, of course, because packaging, okay. Side, front, there's the big window. Side here has a comic image on the back with a blurb. Pale, this young Shinari warrior represents the best hope to bring the vile Emperor Kali's reign to its end. Okay, so apparently Pale is a good guy. I, for some reason, thought he was probably a bad guy. Whoops. I mean, if I'm reading that right, again, I'm just going off the blurb. But, tyrannical, I mean, that's usually a word associated with the bad guys. And he's against the tyrannical rule, so yeah. Surprise to me, surprise to me. Okay, so I'm going to get him out of the box and just see what we got going on here. Okay, so this is Pale and out of the box, and some little bits of reuse. I can see the Shinari leg bracers were reused. I can see the Shinari forearm greaves were used again, and but the skirt is totally different. It's a different skirt, so that's kind of cool, actually. I do like that they put a little bit of different color here, with the knee pads instead of the belt being blue. I only realized a minute ago that he was a Shinari warrior. So that's kind of cool, actually. He comes with an axe that looks very similar to the axes that came with Tiberius. Shinari short sword that came with the Shinari trooper, which makes perfect sense. He's got a sword and he's got 2 daggers. He feels like he's got quite a lot of accessories. And, of course, the orange baggie. This one was actually taped down, oddly enough. And in it, of course, we have the grippy hands and the 2 fists of fury. So overall, I kind of think Pale is pretty cool. First time I saw him, I was kind of like, yeah, I don't know, man. And then, again, he grew on me. It just took a little time. And seeing him in person, I mean, the shine of the armor, that's one thing I didn't get in any of the pictures. Also, I noticed, and it really occurred to me when I got him out of the box and stood him up, most of the time I see him posed, he's in crouching poses, and the look on his face is kind of, I don't know, I don't want to sound bad, but a little sinister, maybe bad guy-ish. And that made me really confused because he's actually kind of cool, but it was like, oh, he's a bad guy. And I guess it was just the way he was being posed online. It was just, oh, he's the bad guy. He just looks like he's a creepy crawly bad guy, Yeah, so again, on the reuse, I mean, I can tell the arms are reused from Shinari Legionnaire. And that's okay. Again, I mean, that's fair reuse. I mean, they're both the same species, so yeah. Now, getting ahead of myself a little bit, I looked at Wave 2, and I did see there was one named Blight, which looks to me to be an exact repaint of Pale, which I'm kind of confused about, but, if there's some in-universe reason for that, maybe I'll be on board, like, that's his brother or something, or, yes, I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. But, it's, I don't mind reuse so much. I don't like straight repaints. That bothers me. Um, you know, occasionally you get away with it with a certain character, but straight repaints do bother me unless there's a real good reason for it. And again, if Blight is somehow related to Pale, because their names are kind of similar too. I mean, they're kind of the opposite, so it would make sense. Then, yeah, okay, I'd be on board with that. And of course, postability is really good. Again, didn't have any problems with this, with his limbs. Really cool. I mean, yeah, I won't say I'm all in on this line, but I like it. It's good. I feel like it's got a lot of potential. Now, to my surprise, the hair actually does not get in the way of articulation. Very much anyway. I mean, a little bit, but not like, I don't know, certain other companies like the big ones where hair always gets in the way. So that it works again. Indie companies seem to be nailing some things here. And it's kind of fun to watch. It's, wow, these are really cool figures. They're kind of affordable. I mean, they're not, I mean, I would say affordable in light of, the jacked up prices we're getting anymore. And, I mean, they're not that far off. And you got to think, these guys have a lower amount, so they're going to have to produce less, which actually ends up raising your cost. They don't have the millions that the bigger companies will produce. So all in all, I mean, I'm more impressed with Pale than I thought I would be. God, I feel like a broken record here, but, I'm going to give him 4.5 stars. He's a cool figure. I'm interested in the character. I like his look. It ultimately grew on me, and I think, this line has a lot of potential to show some pretty interesting stuff. So yeah, that's kind of a quick rundown of Pale. I don't know why I thought he was a bad guy. I mean, it was maybe it's those daggers too. Those look like bad guy daggers. Who knows? But yeah, he ends up being a pretty cool looking character. So yeah, I'll definitely really enjoying Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. Definitely would say, if you're on the fence, go ahead and give them a shot. Because, can't hurt you. There are other uses for them. And I like them. So, okay, that's going to wrap up Infinite Realms today with this review of Pale. Go ahead and like and subscribe.